MP, I'm going to chat with you for a minute.
What's up, Coach?
I've just been reading in the press how we're facing a guy tonight that many people are saying is deserving of some hardware at the end of the season. Even more deserving than you.
Coach, you know I don't pay that kind of talk no mind.
Well, I kind of wish you would. We need you to take this game personally.
Okay.
All right? I want you to shut him down. Leave no doubt who the top dog is in any award race.
I can do that.
I know you can. Now go show everybody else.
And this is an interesting time of the season, isn't it, Clark, for a lot of these coaches? Having to balance minutes and keep players healthy for the long haul.
Yeah, it is a bit of a balancing act, Kevin. A lot of players don't like to take a seat when they're healthy and able to play. All of these guys, when you get to this level, everybody is a high-level competitor. And sometimes, even if it's for their own good, it's hard to tell them they got to take a night off. Again, I think you go back to reducing practice time and giving players a chance to play in every game that they're able to play in.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. They've got Jackson. Also Bull out there. Josh Giddey is out there with John Morant. And it's Ali in at the 2. Bull with it to the middle. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And at 7'2", Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Kane, the pass to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Porter. This one for 3. And another miss by Denver. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I caught up with Coach Mike Malone. I asked him about the challenge of scoring efficiently against one of the league's better defenses. He said it's all about effort and intelligence. He said, look, there's going to be stretches where we don't score, but we can't get rattled. We have to stick with the game plan and keep pushing. If they get the win here tonight, they'll even the season series at 1 game apiece. Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that defense, something to be reckoned with. Greg, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, it's important to be patient. The other team's going to take certain things away. Just keep probing, trying to find that weakness.
And, you know, one of the things you can do is try to speed up the pace. Make them react to what you're doing instead of the other way around. Don't play on your heels. Be the aggressor. Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10" wing.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
The pass to Jokic. Over Bull. And it's Jokic missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Now, here's Jokic. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Porter dishes to Bridges. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
Morant passes to Bull. Here's Ali. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Nuggets trail by 6. And here's Jokic. This game he had 12. Porter outside. And it's Morant with the rebound.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Jackson passes to Ali. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open team.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Kane. Bridges outside. And the three off target. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Jackson kicks to Morant. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Porter. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Pass to Giddey. Morant outside. Over Kane. The shot comes out, and it's Denver the other way. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Yeah, and when you think about it, there was some really sloppy basketball being played by them. And they recognized that had they played a cleaner game, they could have gotten a win. You know, this Denver team used to run a lot, but over the last few seasons, they've significantly slowed down their pace.
Kept alive. Bull, that's good. Bull's got his third basket of the night right there.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Bridges. He's coming off a 16-point game against Dallas. 6 to shoot. Inside, trying to get something going.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide-open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Pass to Ali. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Here's Kane. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Dallas.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Tries again. Bridges. And contact on the shot. So
we just ain't hit our stride yet. You'll know.
First team foul. At the line for Denver, Miles Bridges. 2 shots.
and slower, more half-court basketball. Why?
Well, I think it suits the game of multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. I mean, the Joker is a maestro in the post and on the perimeter as a passer and scorer. So he dissects opposing defenses from anywhere on the court, and the staff has adjusted how they play to fit Joker's skill set.
If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Denver with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Here's Kane. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Martin. The pass to Ali. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
They've been sensational on the backcourt to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Okongwu with the screen for Bridges. Got a piece of it. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Kane. Off target from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Greg, you've been talking about the best conditioned players in the league, and Miles Bridges is right up there.
Yeah, Miles second in total minutes played during the 21-22 campaign. Only Mikal Bridges, no relation, played more.
Outside, Martin. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here is Martin. Following the miss by Miles Bridges. Memphis moving it around. And it's denied. This is it to Kane. Out to the wing. Pass to Bridges. Here's Kane. With some arc. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Morant scanning the floor. Here's Ali. They get it again. The shot's good from Evans. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Bucket is good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And
your numbers, 13, the Grizzlies, 27.
Assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. We've got Morant. Josh Giddey is out there with Jackson. Then it's Williams. And it's Evans in at the 5 spot. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So What's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
That's good from Evans. He hits both from the stripe. The Nuggets trail by 16. Here's Kane. Outside Porter. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Jackson.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Evans. No good. Shot missing. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, you hate losing a game that you control for 3 quarters, but that fourth was just really an abomination in terms of how they played, and unfortunately, they took it out.
A three-pointer off the mark. Memphis leading by 16. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. 4 on the shot clock. And another miss by Denver.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Porter against Giddey. Sinks the three-pointer. Giddey's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Denver making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. Now here's Giddey. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Giddey's got 5.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Jokic, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
With the new group. Outside, Martin. Pass to Ali. Launches it. They get it back. Misses from short range. Denver's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. And the pass to Ali. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 12 points for him.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Here's Kane. A special move before the shot.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Kicks to Payton. Passes it to Martin. Five on the clock. Pass to Payton. The tray. Kane grabs the board. The Nuggets shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Here's Chris. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Chris has got his first bucket of the night.
And this is where Chris does a considerable amount of damage. Feels comfortable taking those interior shots.
Now here is Martin. Outside, Peyton. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials.
I guess anything can be a foul, huh, ref?
That's his first
Free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
At the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Now, here's Bridges. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass and finished off by Martin.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
If the name doesn't give it away, Clark, Kenyon Martin Jr. has basketball in his blood.
Well, Kevin, you heard me say it before. You cannot run away from the DNA. His father was a first overall draft pick and a really fun and good player to watch. You definitely see him in Kenyon Martin Jr., who is very gifted in his own right and making a nice name for himself.
Now Bridges, after the missed 3 from Ali.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark.
56 seconds left to play here in the half. Kane. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Shooting foul as the...
Marquise Chris. That's his second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Ali.
He's off on the first.
That's a great job getting to the... We have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Raul Neto's checked in for Kane. Pass to Chris. Smith outside. There's the pass to Neto. To the wing right side. Here's Nwaba. Doesn't go that time. And Memphis the other way now. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Pass to Neto. Shoots over Morant. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Memphis up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back right after this.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Denver Nuggets.
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown out. Only way they can turn this thing around is to start winning the rebounding battle, to win the battle of possession. Otherwise, they're my favorite. Avocado toast.
Okay, now we'll look at some of the players who could be a part of the dunk contest during All-Star break.
Man, it's too early to pick favorites for the dunk contest, but I'm excited by some of the names here. Some guys who could maybe beat my old scores, Ernie.
You did set a high bar, Jet.
Yeah,
we'll see if any of the final entrants can rise above it. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game so far from Ali.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
They've got Michael Porter. Bridges out there with Jokic. And it's Kane in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now, here's Jokic. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's deflected.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And here's Morant. After Miles Bridges getting his shot to go from deep. Puts it up from 12. Kane, no luck. The Grizzlies shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Back to Giddey. Bowles setting the pick for Giddey. Pass to Ali. A three ball. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Bridges a screen on Morant. Kane, no luck.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Takes a three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Here's Kane. He's got 7. The feed to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Miles Bridges.
Let the boys play. Stop trying to take over the game.
First team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr. 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Kane. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Kane's got 9.
Boy, nice read by Porter Jr. that time, scanning the floor and getting his teammates involved.
To the inside, Jackson dishes the ball. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Okongwu's checked in for Miles Bridges.
Look away, it's so bad.
Nuggets. Onyeka Okongwu.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Jackson kicks to Morant. Memphis moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's Denver with the rebound.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, and so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Denver getting their last shot to go.
Yeah, he got off to a slow start, but it appears to me that he's found his touch from beyond the arc now.
Braun, covered by Ali. Jokic a screen. Got a piece of it, and they're able to recover. The rebound by Ali.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
And he jams it with authority.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Jokic. The Grizzlies making the shot. There's the dish to Porter. Shot from 12. And he overshot that one, missing. Memphis has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. No good from Ali. And it's Porter with the ball for Denver. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Here's Kane. 9 points in the game so far. Beyond the arc. And again, Denver no good.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Now the pass to Ali. Down low. Got a piece of it. Here's Kane. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Pass to Jokic. He kicks to Porter. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Denver needs to get off his shot. Braun. The Nuggets with another miss. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Lets the three fly, and that will fall. The three-pointer on the line from Ali. He has 29.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
The offensive rebound. Here's Bol, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Bol. At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And like his father, Manute, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Smith on the wing. To stop the run. It's tipped. They retain possession. Nwaba passes to Porter. From outside the arc, hits the three-point bomb. Porter's got 10 points.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Now, here is Martin. 6 points for him. Bol. Here's Evans. Banked in off the glass. Evans has got his second basket of the night.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Denver. Taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high pressure.
That's his first personal foul.
NBA caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. And the Nuggets making a change here. Goodwin's checked in. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Substitution on the court.
That can help you build a lead.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Goodwin feeling it out. And no good that time. And it's Memphis the other way. Passes to Ali. Here's Evans. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
1:36 left to play in the third. Shot clock at 5. Goodwin passes to Smith. From deep. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Memphis has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Kicks it to Martin. Pass to Ali. There's the three. And he's good on the three ball. He's got 34. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Grizzlies?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Raul Neto comes in for Goodwin. The Grizzlies also making a change. Payton's checked in. The pass to Neto.
Grizzlies foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Here's Payton. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Evans. On the wing, Williams. The three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Neto surveying the floor. Screened by Smith. In the corner, it's Bridges. And another miss by Denver. Outside, Payton. Williams for three. A shot off that time. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all.
Your Memphis, 38. The Grizzlies, 81. Assist from Gary Payton II. Clark
big play chance as he'll head to the line. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Denver, Neto. One shot.
One shot.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
So it's Denver now, following the score by Memphis. Passes it to Chris. And he makes good on the layup.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Williams scanning the floor. To the paint. Out to Payton. Shoots. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. And the shot goes down. Clark's got 4 this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Poke loose. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Clark the pass to Payton. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Payton's got his first 3 points of the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Johnson. There's a screen by Chris. Johnson, the pass to Chris. To the right side. Here's Langford. And the 3 off target. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Outside Williams. From 11 feet away. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Neto kicks to Langford. And with the internet and social media, players Clark have so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media.
Clark sets a screen for Williams. Again, Williams missing.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And stolen by Williams. Wound up there for Clark. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery.
You're up here for the Nuggets. Here's Ali. Off target from three-point range. Denver's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Jokic passes to Kane. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And for Memphis, they're shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Guarded by Porter. Right wing. Memphis moving that ball around. Clock at 6 to the left wing. Pass to Ali. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Kane, covered by Payton. Jokic sets the screen for Bridges. Driving to the basket. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, I love the athleticism he brings to the table. Bridges can really score on the move and still maintain control of his body in those tight windows.
Payton passes to Ali. Porter with the steal. There's the lob to Bridges. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Perfect communication and timing on that alley-oop. Bridges saw the opening and then bounced right to the rim.
Payton passes to Ali. Misses the three. Denver shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for Memphis.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
Kane, no luck.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Payton against Porter. Out to the right wing. Here's Clark. And another miss by Memphis.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And they get it back. Smith outside. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside, Payton. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony.